So in cases where, Black families are split up more often statistically, this would have more to do with Black men than white men. This isn't even a white issue if you want to look at statistics. Same with white men being imprisoned. Black people are imprisoned more often in America than white people. In these cases, I think that it's more important to hear what Black MGTOW has to say than what white MGTOW has to say. Like, BIGJXXX.
What a difference a year makes. What a difference a year makes. Now, as you see right here, now this is a classic video that I made last year. And let me scroll down for you when this video was actually made. This video was made back in December 7th, 2016. And I want y'all to read all the comments on here. Read all the comments on here. Now, I know I'm getting ahead of myself because, I was on Jay Miller Speaks Out channel, and shout out to him. Shout out to him. Because I'm going to tell like it is. I'm going to tell how it was. I'm going to tell how it's going to be. I want y'all to check the links in the description box below. And I'm going to say another shout out to one of my supporters who made this video, who sent me links. This dude sent me a whole bunch of links about this one particular topic. And I'm going to thank him at the end of this video. Trust and believe. I'm going to thank him. I'm also going to thank Jay Miller Speaks as well. So let me clean up another housekeeping statement here. As y'all look at the links in the description box. And this is to Black men. I'm going to spell out the origins about this. This Tiffany Jolene character. And I call her the Black woman's VeGAINator. And the reason why I'm calling her the Black woman's VeGAINator, because it shows how ridiculous some of you females are, and yes, some of you Negroes are. So I don't know which I can start first, but let me start from the beginning of this. Let's start from the beginning. So I love to paint a picture. Back last year, back late summer, early fall of 2016, Sandman made a video. He made a couple of 2-3 videos called I forgot the name of the videos. It might be in the description box of the screenshot of this video that I'm talking right now. So Sandman made a video made 3 videos, and the first 2 was about swirling. Well, actually 3 of all of them was about swirling. Now, Sandman did not name no names. He was just talking about swirling because one of his ex-girlfriends was a Jamaican black woman from Canada, and he is from Canada. And the hardest MGTOWs are either Canadian white men or black American men. See, black American men and Canadian white guys are the hardest of the hard when it comes to MGTOWism. I want to put that point out there for you. So, after the second video was made, the Girl Who Swirls reacted to the second video. Then Sandman made a third video in reaction to the Girl Who Swirls. Well, after that was done, she blamed black men. She actually blamed black men for what Sandman did of his first two videos. And it showed how stupid the Girl Who Swirl is, right? She sit there and made a statement that black men paid Sandman to make a video about black women when Sandman was talking about his own personal life, which is stupid and odd to me. Why should I pay somebody? Why should anyone pay somebody? Why should me, you, and everybody else can pay somebody to talk about the personal life about a black woman? It's dumb. It's stupid. It's idiotic. And along the way, a couple weeks later, the Girl Who Swirls decided to have the VeGAINator on, right? And they had this long, drawn out interview because, you know, she's willing to interview this white boy named the VeGAINator, who made a video talking about he is against swirling. He's against interracial dating. Now, here is the irony of this. Now, the Girl Who Swirl will not invite BigJXXX to her show. She will not invite, Angry Man. She will not invite Q, Mr. Research. She will not invite, well, you know what? Scratch that. She will not invite me. She will not invite Q, Mr. Research. She will not invite Kid Organic. She will not invite any other black man who has a problem with the issue, but yet she's willing to invite a white dude that has a problem with the issue. But I digress. Well, in this interview, the Girl Who Swirls told the VeGAINator about Becky. Becky this, Becky that. We should not, we should compete against Becky for the white man. Now, the term Becky. Now, let's say just for instance, right here. See, I have to bring this up. Let's, for instance, that I talk to a white woman, right? And I use the word hunky. I use the H word. I use the C word. I use every racial epithet against white people in addressing white men while talking to a white female. Now, the VeGAINator got offended by the word Becky. Now, the white one, if I was talking to a white woman, this white one would be offended by me using the word, the C word, and the H word. You know, cracker and honky. Right? And try to have a friendly conversation. Well, you know, this is how idiotic she is. The girl who swirls. Now, the girl who swirls got offended when he lashed back at her. In the response videos, because the women in the chat room was going ham on him in the chat room when he was defending himself. To be fair, VeGAINator was defending his own race as a white man. He was defending his own race as a white man against the word Becky. And these females don't understand that. And that goes to another point. How can you be in a relationship with a white man, but yet you talk bad about that white man's sister and that white man's mother? You know, that is like me going to a Chinese chick, a Chinese woman, and saying, "Oh, she's a gook or whatever anti-Asian term you could think." Let's say I'm dating an Asian woman, and I'm using the term, you know, anti-Asian terms. Now, that's something. The problem is me, not her. So you think though she's going to respect me, and you think though the man's her daddy and her brother's going to respect me for saying that? That's dumb. That's dumb. So when the VeGAINator made these back-to-back videos, lambasting the girl who swirls and the no, hold on, I can't say no names. The dumb one. When these two women went after the VeGAINator, right? He made these back-to-back videos against these swirlers. And then I almost said the name. Then the girl who swirled made a video, and she burst out in tears, crying her ass off. Crying her little ass off. Now, here's where black men fucked up at. Right here is where black men fucked up at. Now, while we all was laughing, and some of us was laughing, some of us was rejoicing, some of us was sitting up here shaking our scratching our heads, and why she's crying over this white boy, you know. And guess what? I was one of them who was scratching my head I was bewildered. But why is she crying for? Over this stupid white boy. The white boy is actually defending his own damn race. Now, here's where the problem began. You got Negroes who decided to support the VeGAINator. You got Negroes who decided to, let's invite the VeGAINator to our Google Hangouts. Let's invite the VeGAINator to our, to our blog talk shows. Let's invite the VeGAINator to this. Let's he's a brother from another mother. And all during this time, the VeGAINator was being worshipped as the second coming of Abraham Lincoln. When in reality, by watching some of the VeGAINator's videos, he was being a little bit more, let's just say, facetious towards black men. And he always talk about the black community this, the black community that, and blah blah blah. And yet though, you got Brian Salage, you got Brian Salage and who else? Oh yeah, the old boy, the bald-headed Negro. What's his name? Oh, softcore tissue, softcore tissue, and Brian Salage. Yes, those two Negroes put this white boy up on high, right? While this white boy is making these quote unquote racial epithets, these underhanded racial terms on these Negroes, and I'm watching this. I'm sitting there saying, wait, hold on. Y'all Negroes are being used. And for a good month and a half, y'all is bigging this white boy up. And hey, you know what's sad? And sadly, some of y'all are still bigging him up. If you go to his channels, he's teasing the alt-right movement. But I digress. So he went to Tommy Sotomayor and made this lie that he received $15,000 from all black men on YouTube. Now, Tommy Sotomayor helped push this Negro too. So that also perpetrate another lie that we gave money to the VeGAINator as a collective. So now that lie stuck because we as a collective are stuck with this term that we gave the VeGAINator $15K. After these same women, researched and got this man fired. Hold on, let's stop right there for a minute before I turn the page on Tiffany Jolene. Before we turn the page on Tiffany Jolene, we have to get this down pat here. These women got the VeGAINator fired from his own job. Wait a minute. That's like how some of you women back in 2006, back in 2007, got a whole lot of men fired from their jobs. Hold on. Y'all women got a whole lot of these Negroes fired from their jobs back in 2007, 2008, and earlier back in 2006 when YouTube started. So who really started the gender war? Oh, it's you women. It's you females who started the gender war because y'all got some people fired. Just like how Miss got you know what? I'll put that in the description box because I ain't say no names on this channel. I ain't say no names on this channel. But now, let's go to Tiffany Jolene now. So, since I turned the page on this, right? So I'm going to tell it like it is. I'm going to tell it how it was. I'm going to tell it how it's going to be continually. Then came Tiffany Jolene. In this, right? And while the Negroes like Brian Salage was eating crow and over this VeGAINator issue, you females is just as stupid as these Negroes that y'all hate so damn much. See, Tiffany Jolene made that article, and you know what? Some of that article, what she written down, that allegedly she had written down, was absolutely correct. See, the problem is, and here is why. Because some of you SYBM Negroes, y'all chase these white women, knowing in fact these white women are just as evil, just as stupid as these black women that y'all criticize. And yet, you see, and some of y'all thinking that, oh, escaping from these ghetto ass black women is going to make things better for you by getting with this white woman who has the same fucked up attitude as that black female. That's why the SYBM ideology is a fraud. It's a flawed ideology. Real talk, real truth. Let's continue. Now, if you see here, this is Tiffany Jolene's who wrote that article. And if you go to her website, that blog part, that specific blog was excommunicated. I mean, well, not excommunicated. It was deleted. It was missing. And I find that peculiar when this happened. Now she sit there and said this. This happened back in October at some point, and it says this. I thought everything was good. No, I don't. I don't understand what's going on. I've been taking a break. Is there anything you would like to see me do that would ease any attention? I am deleting my blog and my group, and honestly, I didn't know it would cause an issue, and I am now afraid for my life. Please, I beg you, please do not let this affect my personal. Let me see. Hold on. Now, I'm not gonna go here and read the whole damn thing, but this is a whole entire conversation. Now, hold on. See, hold on. And this, and don't sit there and tell me that I'm being it's on this website. So like, don't blame me for doing this, because y'all, see, some of y'all be going on here on these stupid ass websites and talk shit about men while us knowing about it. See, we know some of y'all secrets. We know some of y'all secrets, ladies. Now, before this issue occurred, right? Before this issue occurred, y'all gave Tiffany Jolene a book deal. The same women that talk shit and lied about that $15,000 I give to the VeGAINator, y'all gave this woman a book deal. Now, let's say this one book deal reaches more than $15,000, just for shits and giggles. Then who is more guilty, us or you? Now the $15,000 that was quote unquote raised cannot be found. That cannot be proven. But y'all giving this female who went ahead and actually took a post and stole a post from another person and made it her own. Y'all put this white woman on a pod. Now she stole this. She stole the whole blog from a black female, made it her own, and then you same black females made this woman, put this white woman on a pedestal. But like I said, a difference what a year makes. You see, then I saw the irony of this, right? Here is the irony. Now, Tiffany Jolene was on the Girl Who Swirls. Hold on. She was on the Girl Who Swirls blog talk show. You know what I'll do? I'll put that in the description box. Now, the Girl Who Swirl was cheering this white woman on and talking about this, that, and the third. And here is the irony of this. Now, the Girl Who Swirl and the women who was in the description box, who was in the chat room at the time during this event, like your Brooke, like your, the other female who has that big, who look like Dolomite. Y'all was cheering this white woman on, but yet last year, you was calling white women Becky. You was calling this same white woman Becky. And you cannot sit there and escape that because it's in the description box and a whole lot of guys have downloaded a lot of y'all's Google Hangouts. Ladies. So you cannot sit up there and big this white woman up while calling other white women Becky. While bigging her ass up. It's dumb. It's idiotic. And it shows that y'all hate black men so much that y'all willing to make fools out of yourselves. That y'all willing to make fools out of yourselves. You see, what y'all trying to do is trying to cut off your nose to spite your face. Oh my God. And y'all sad. You are sad. Y'all are the most saddest people on the planet. And here is another issue. And now since she been exposed, since that she has been exposed of being a fraud or allegedly stealing somebody else's work, allegedly, and put in her blog talking about how black men chasing after her and this, that, and third. But you Negroes, no, you females, I'm talking about y'all, refuse to sit there and say, oh, well, I'm sorry, my bad. You don't see the Girl Who Swirls making a video on this because she's still, instead, as soon as this story of her being a fraud popped up, you know what the Girl Who Swirl did? Oh, I'm gonna talk about how African women are now being saved by Chinese men. Instead of talking about the patronized by Tiffany Jolene, the one with the big nose, the female who started SOS, who have her nose her nose up in the air, who's talking about how she's a good Christian, who backed Tiffany Jolene. Let me tell you something. You know what she's talking about? As soon as this story broke, she's gonna talk about Jennifer Hudson and Serena Williams. I find that odd. See, this proves that you females refuse to check one another. You females refuse to be accountable for what you say and what you do. It's not because you're black. It's not because you're black. It's not because you got a big forehead. It's not because you got a gap between your front teeth. No, it's not because of your skin color. The reason why you women are hated because you're the least honest people on the earth. Honesty and integrity. That's something what you females don't have. And that is the truth. And that is real talk. My name is BigJXXX. The links is in the description box. I'm gonna say a little special shout out to somebody who's been sending me these links, and these links are like Christmas presents. It's like an early Christmas present to me, because I'm laughing my ass off. And you know what? there is going to be a sequel to this video. There's going to be a sequel to this video, and it's going to come after this. And it was going to prove that everything I said about you females, that I've been right along about y'all all along.